Welcome to Eerie Bites of History, your daily serving of strange bites of the past. Today we have hidden tunnels, fleeing beasts, and a man that vanished into thin air on a flight, all of which happened on July 23rd. Let's begin. On July 23rd, 2019, a startling discovery was made beneath one of the most secretive places on Earth, the Vatican archives. During what was supposed to be routine renovations of the underground storage levels, construction workers accidentally broke through a section of sub-basement wall. What they found hidden behind it sent ripples through both the historical and the religious communities. A sealed passageway, choked with dust and untouched for centuries. Inside the tunnel, workers and scholars uncovered a series of damaged frescoes covering the walls, but these were no ordinary religious artworks. Unlike traditional biblical depictions, these murals portrayed strange apocalyptic imagery, symbols and scenes not recognized by the official church doctrine. Among them were distorted versions of the Four Horsemen, angels wielding weapons made of light, and a figure resembling Christ surrounded by dark celestial bodies and unfamiliar inscriptions. Some frescoes even featured geometric designs and coded script that no one immediately could translate. The initial findings caused a surge of interest among Vatican historians, but within days, the tunnel was sealed off once more. The Vatican officials gave no explanation, citing security and structural concerns. Scholars who briefly viewed the artwork were asked to sign a non-disclosure agreement, and any photos taken have never surfaced publicly. This sudden silence only adds fuel to the fire. Was the tunnel part of a forgotten sect, a rejected prophecy, or perhaps something the Church has kept hidden for centuries? The Vatican's refusal to comment has left the world wondering what deeper truths might lie beneath its foundation. On July 23, 2014, something strange unfolded in Yellowstone National Park. Without warning, hundreds of animals, elk, bison, and even deer, suddenly stampeded out of the park's central basin. Eyewitnesses described a surreal and almost apocalyptic scene, as if fleeing from an unseen threat. Tourists and rangers watched in disbelief as an entire herd thundered across rivers, some traveling miles, before finally slowing. Almost immediately, seismologists and volcanologists raised alarm. Yellowstone, after all, sits on top of one of the world's most powerful supervolcanoes. A mass exodus of wildlife has long been rumored to precede seismic activity. For a brief time, the scientific community braced for what many feared could be a devastating eruption. But curiously, no earthquake occurred. The ground didn't shake, no geothermal spikes were recorded, and the animals eventually dispersed without further incident. Still, the cause of the stampede was never definitively identified. No predator large enough to spark such mass panic was spotted, no storms, no sonic booms, or fires. Nothing that could explain the intensity. Theories have since ranged from electromagnetic pulses to gas emissions, or an instinctual reaction to the environmental change that humans can't detect. Something stirred beneath Yellowstone on that day, and whatever it was, only the animals seemed to sense it. On July 23, 1953, a strange disappearance in aviation occurred high above the Pacific Ocean. Tsuyoshi Sasaki, a seasoned Japanese flight engineer, was aboard a routine trans-Pacific cargo flight en route from Tokyo to Honolulu. Midway through the journey, something bizarre happened. He vanished without a trace. When the flight crew noticed he wasn't responding to his routine checks, they searched the aircraft. His seatbelt was still fastened, the cabin door was sealed, and there had been no turbulence or any sudden drops in altitude. All of his personal belongings remained neatly in place, including his headset. The only other anomaly, his shoes were found on the floor beneath his seat, perfectly arranged as if gently removed. Search efforts were launched immediately upon landing, but no trace of him was ever found. The aircraft showed no signs of mechanical issues or depressurization. There was no way he could have exited the plane mid-flight, certainly not without alerting the others or triggering an alarm. The baffling nature of this case led to intense speculation, especially since the incident occurred during the early Cold War era, where rumors of secret experiments and classified technology were rampant. Some theories proposed that he was unknowingly part of an experiment conducted without his knowledge. Others suggest a spontaneous event, something akin to a dimensional time shift or displacement that took him in an instant. No credible explanation has ever emerged, and his disappearance remains a chilling, unsolved mystery. He simply ceased to exist, leaving behind only his empty shoes and a question that still haunts the aviation investigators and conspiracy theorists alike. Like your history is snack-sized? Drop us a comment with your favorite bite and subscribe. Join us daily for your eerie dose of the past.